Patience is not football fans' forte in a transfer window, and particularly when there is an early closure. It clanks shut for Premier League clubs to sign players in 28 days, and some are yet to make any additions. The most active club, Arsenal, have recruited a list of players that can be described at best as professional. Jose Mourinho might try to avoid it, but next week he will restart media duties on United's pre-season tour, and the questions are mounting. What news, if any, is there on United's transfer activity? Why did you not sign Cristiano Ronaldo? Do you think Anthony Martial will stay? How many more players do you want? Mourinho might rather speak about Brexit. City have chosen to unveil their record signing on Thursday, but Riyad Mahrez's parade could be overshadowed by Jorginho. You can tell the World Cup is nearing its finale, and the briefings and counter-briefings have intensified. Mourinho would not have expected to regret his comments on Ronaldo a year ago. "I am not going to get my club to waste time on players who are mission impossible," he said last July. Someone ought to have mentioned all missions are possible for Ethan Hunt. Why United have not signed any more players in the transfer window? The reality is the Ronaldo finances made little sense for United, who could not rely on Chevrolet to foot the bill. Fiat-funded Juventus audacious deal, and the Real Madrid forward Mourinho made a beeline for last year was Gareth Bale. Still, Mourinho signed and then resigned a 30-something forward in Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and while you would hesitate to tell him in person he is inferior than Ronaldo, who is also younger than Ibrahimovic was when he announced Zlatan time, in 2016. A Ronaldo return was never likely under Mourinho, and he was accurate in saying United no longer wasted time in the transfer market. They have learnt from strolls down garden paths marked Cesc Fabregas, Gareth Bale, Neymar and, yes, Ronaldo. But it does not wash with some United supporters who are affronted by the club passing on the player of the century while he was available. They are seeking compensation, and Willian, whose reputation is reeling from a variable World Cup, probably does not cut it. Neither would Toby Alderweireld. That is not to say United should placate fans with a marquee purchase. They tried it with Juan Mata, an Ed Woodward deal rather than a David Moyes one, following 4 defeats in 5 and a League Cup semi-final elimination. Mata was the square peg jammed into a round hole by his maligned manager, and Angel Di Maria was a worse United number 7 than Michael Owen. United have found their own Andres Iniesta. Willian and Alderweireld would improve areas that need strengthening in Mourinho's first team, and United's restraint over Ronaldo is admirable. They have a lopsided attack with 3 specialist left-wingers already. Mourinho has the autonomy to prevent Woodward from flying to Madeira. "We are going again to touch our squad, and to believe that more than spend is probably the evolution of our players," Mourinho warned in April. Mourinho is in an identical position to the one he put Sir Alex Ferguson in 12 years ago, second best against a financially stronger opponent and conceding defeat in the league before May. United at least avoided being bystanders at a Premier League party like they were to Mourinho's Chelsea in 2006. Checkmate. Just like that World Cup summer, Ronaldo is at the centre of the storm. United fans fretted about his future amid the fallout from Wayne Rooney's quarter-final dismissal, and Sir Alex Ferguson had declared Ruud van Nistelrooy persona non grata. Love United, hate Glazer, stickers decorated Old Trafford, and season ticket holder Rob Smith caustically wrote, with some justification, they were run by a manager who shreds his legacy at every turn. David Gill promised 2 world-class signings at United bought Michael Carrick and Tomas Kuszczak, while they balked at a joint deal for Carlos Tevez and Javier Mascherano, ideal fits for a team deprived of Van Nistelrooy and Roy Keane. The punchline? United were top for all but 2 weeks of the season and became champions. The patience paid off. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.